So we're here at Home Depot and I already found some good stuff, but I wanted to show you here a rare find. This is a philodendron heart. It's variegated and this is new to Home Depot. These online start at 35 and up at this size. So to find it here for $29.98 is a good deal. I'm really excited about these. And right next to it, we have a restock of Crimson Queens. These are from Leaf Joy too. And over here we have a Philodendron Billietiae. I love these. They have such a beautiful growth habit. And these are only $19.98 here. I saw these at the Portland Nursery here in Oregon, and they're more expensive than these. So this is a good deal. And then here we have the Calistophylla. I love Calistophylla. She grows so beautifully, and look at that large leaf. Here we have, I don't know the botanical name for this one, but this is Dappled Forest from Leaf Joy or Proven Winners. And then this is a new hybrid. It's called a Blonde Girl, and it is a hybrid from the Ring of Fire. These are so pretty. They grow out of like this pink sheath. So right here, you'll be able to see on the stems, it's kind of pink on the tag here, but they're really interesting and they're only $19.98. They have two sizes. They have this smaller size and then a larger size. And of course, the larger size is more expensive. Here we have a Dracaena. And down here we have this beautiful philodendron. This is a Philodendron Campi. It's so pretty. This is really large and I love the large thin leaves. Oh my gosh. I am so tempted to take this home. So it is $44.98. That seems right for the size of this plant, and it's new to Home Depot. So this is why it's catching my eyes, because it's gorgeous. Here we have some hanging planters. These are all $20. They are pretty large. These pothos, these golden pothos are pretty large for $21.98. So they're a good deal. And then here we have these ficus, like variegated ficus. I don't really like those because they dry out really easily. And then we have some arrowhead plants. Up here we have just a ton of Hoyas, but back here we have this new plant. This one's called a Polynesian, and they have a lot of them. They also have some clearance here. They have their terrariums all clearanced out, and their propagation tanks as well. Here's a larger one of those blonde girls, and you could see that they have the pink stems on them. This one, for the larger one, has two plants to it. It's $29.98. And then this is a new one too, and this plant is a drop tongue plant. It is called Art Deco Rivera. It is such a pretty plant. It has rippled edges as well. Proven Winners is just blowing me away with all the varieties that they're bringing to Home Depot. Okay, look at this Aglaonema. This has white stems. This is also new here, and this is $19.98, and it is so pretty. It's called Igneous Bold Forest. This is gorgeous. Aglaonemas are another one of my favorite plants because they grow so easily and they're easy to take care of, and they're stunning. So this one's kind of hard to leave behind. I may take it, we'll see. But there's so many good finds today. Okay, so looking up here, I'm really excited about these hanging baskets because they have all of their Proven Winner Hoyas for $19.98 in these hanging baskets. And I actually prefer these over the white pots that they're offering for $24.98. So yeah, and even to see a staghorn fern here, that's a pretty nice deal. So the Hoya collections that I've seen here so far are the Calistophylla and the Dappled Forest. I wanted to take you to the back of this shelf because they have some new propagation little jars here. This is of a rattlesnake calathea, and this is priced at $14.98. And then up here we have a domino peace lily. These variegate really nicely. I have one and it's really large and it has a couple of half moons on it. And then this one, I am not going to pronounce the name because I will botch it, but it kind of resembles a little small Aglaonema to me. So they have a good variety of these back here, but I thought they were really cute. And then down here we have some Jade Pothos. And these are priced at $5.98. This is a variegated peperomia. And here we have a syngonium that almost looks like confetti syngonium. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're really frosted. And then here we have a Hoya. All the Hoyas down here are $5.98. All the plants are $5.98 down here. Here is another one. And then we have a Tradescantia. Okay, so I'm going to head to the other side because there's more to look at here. But there's just a lot more Hoyas. We've seen these Hoyas, but they just restocked them. And then here we have some syngoniums, the same syngoniums that we saw on the other side. And then some peperomias and an asparagus fern. These are so cute, but it's kind of stuck to the syngonium, so I don't want to pull it out. And then up here we have some carnosa splashes. These are really pretty. And some Hoya choke and Hoya Mathilde. These three actually are my favorite Hoyas. And up here we have some more Hoyas and some more hanging planters. Okay, let's start heading towards the larger plants. So these are calatheas, and they're variegated with like a lime green chartreuse versus a dark green leaf. So these are really gorgeous and large. They're priced at $29.98. And then this is an Aglaonema. This is so pretty. It's $24.98 as well, and it's also very large. And then here we have self-watering plants. This one is at $10.98. I'm not sure what this plant is called, but the one right next to it, this one is actually a nerve plant. And then here we have a bird's nest fern, and this is a staghorn fern. I had to come over here because I spotted a Manjula Pothos. These are priced at $21.98, and it's quite large, so that is a great find. We also have a lot of golden pothos here, along with a philodendron heart. And here we have a really large ficus tree, and this is only priced at $29.98. So Home Depot has really good prices right now. I'm really impressed. And up here we have some rickrack cactuses. So I'm going to try to get one down, but they're quite large. Look at them. This is priced at $21.98 as well, which is a good deal for how full this is. And then we also have a staghorn fern for the same price range, and these are just so beautiful. I'm going to give you a glimpse of what I'm possibly going to be taking. This is a philodendron heart, and I also have a golden pothos here. These are all at $5.98. And I love pothos, so anytime I pick one up, I'm excited. And then here we have a Philodendron Brazil. This is also $5.98. And next to it, I have a Hoya. This is a Clarinervium, and this one's at $19.98. I'm so excited about this one. And I also found some peperomia hearts. These are so pretty, Cupid hearts. They also have a variegated version of this. And then here we have a Hoya Chelsea. I'm also going to be taking this one home because I love Hoya Chelseas, and this one's so full. And this is the variegated version of the Cupid heart. It's so pretty. Okay, friends, I'm going to let you go. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and giving me a like. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.